There are people living in Labrid.
Right,
Will
right.
tell you they don't make money.
So, alright, the history behind the pitch league, right?
I mean,
Now, this is the first time I'm coming to the pitch league,
yeah, man.
right? This is the first time as a Chindigo and I'm actually coming to the pitch league. It's supposed to be a little later because of little differences we couldn't make it. But what I want to find out, the pitch is something that grows, you take out of it and it continues to grow.
Yes.
Could the pitch ever run out?
That's a very good question. As an experienced tour guide, what happened? Geologists from England and engineers tried to test the depth of the pitch lake, and they had only reached 17 meters deep. When we say 17 meters, they didn't find the bottom because the machine was sinking. They were
Right.
told to move out by engineers
Right.
and geologists. Nobody could tell you the depth of the lake. But we know what geologists are saying from England. Yes, it have a bottom, but not in our generation.
Right.
But in children to come,
Right.
it could have a bottom. But so far, nobody knows when that will be.
Uh-huh.
Because if you dig a hole in the pitch lake 6 feet deep,
Right.
30 to 40 feet wide, it comes back up with the gas compression. You doesn't see it growing, but every day you come, you see it swell.
Yeah.
It come like you put baking powder or yeast in flour, and
Right.
you see it when
It
you turn
rise
it up,
again.
and you turn your back, and you
Rise.
come back, it rise.
Right.
That's what they say.
Pitch. And what are the questions that been plaguing me for a while?
Yeah.
We, as you just said, we have the biggest pitch lake in the world. Why do you think we have some of the worst roads and we have the biggest pitch lake?
Well, I will tell you why. Now, all over the world,
Yeah.
in America, and Germany, and England,
Right.
people have we export our asphalt all over
Exactly.
the world.
Yeah.
When you export your asphalt all over the world, right?
Mm.
And people come to Trinidad
Mhm.
and they see our roads,
Mhm.
you know what they say? We have pitch on our roads so bad.
So bad, yeah.
What is happening is that our pitch lake in Trinidad is so unique that the tourists is shocked when they come here. What the engineers in the asphalt company where I worked for 16 years before I was experienced there, they say we does not put on a proper foundation on the road.
I heard that. We just put pitch upon pitch upon pitch,
Right.
layers.
Layers.
So we don't
dig down.
We don't dig down enough.
They
Yeah.
don't put a
Right.
foundation. That's
Hence why if you watch the road now, you see sometimes it's almost like the road almost the same size, the height as the pavement,
right.
because we keep
So
paving.
you keep paving.
Right.
What is happening is that they don't dig and come up with a foundation.
Mm-hmm.
In America and England, the English tell you they put a concrete foundation and then pave the road. Right? We don't do that in Trinidad. Now the roads in Labra here, all they could do is these roads, they could maintain it.
Yeah,
But
they can't fix it because
they cannot fix the road because of the gas compression.
yeah, the pitch, yeah.
If you come to Labra, that's the mouth of the pitch lake out there, and you come to Labra and you want a truckload of pitch, what will happen? And I told guide or somebody in Labra say, I could get pitch in my yard. Now this whole village goes back is 8 miles from here. Right along, it's like an octopus where the pitch travels.
Right.
The gas compression flows all the time.
Right.
And this is the mount of it. And the gas compression flows, that's why the roads are so bad here. The pitch growing here. And I could give a truck with a pitch in my yard.
Yeah.
Now, where these houses been, on this side going down, if you come in the day, or if you climb this hill and then you're going back, you see these houses on low pillars. You have to jog them. You have to jog them every 2 to 3 weeks. And if you don't jog them, they sink because of the gas compression. You must jack your house. You don't jack your house will sink. Because we live on pitch land. I live up there, right on top there.
Okay.
I live far from the pitch lake. I live in the village here. That's the mount of the pitch lake.
How long have you been a tour guide?
Well, I was a tour guide for the past 20 years. I'm 53 years of age.
Alright.
I work like asphalt for 16 years. Right? And the experience I have, the pitch lake drop a lot. The pitch lake is 29 feet below sea level. It dropped real bad.
Right.
And geologists from the company have told us, the more you mine it, every year it drops up for the pitch lake is 29 feet below sea level.
Right.
And nobody could tell you the depth. You have a building down there, where you see that light shining, that building in the corner there, where a pipeline run out. that building is a pumping station. If you build a hole 6 feet deep, 30 to 40 feet wide, it comes back up in 4 to 5 days. If the water gets in the hole, it takes 8 to 9 months. So we pump the water out of the pitch. The water goes underneath that concrete tunnel, and the water goes straight out to the ocean. The water goes to the sea.
And you were saying earlier on about, you were talking about the pitch, the water, it's good to take a bath.
Well, the water is good because what happened? The water is good because it's good for your skin. Like it's good for like mosquito bites, later, pimples, stains in your joints. Come and see what we call industrial asphalt. Yeah? Come on, down. You ready to go?
I come with somebody to put on around look at here.
Huh? No, what do you want? What do you come on, this guy. I'll give you some history here.
Yeah.
Now what is happening? That's the mouth of the pitch. We tell you because of the gas compression, the government have to chip these bumps on the road all the time. So this is pitch growing here. You're standing on the pitch here. This is pitch growing here. That comes from out there because of the gas compression. If you build a concrete house here, come and see what will happen. The concrete will crack. You know how much time we dig out this? We dig this about 10 times.
And this is the pitch right there.
That pitch growing there.
Wow, well, check a look at the pitch.
See, right? Take a picture of that. That is the pitch growing underneath there. Now, this is what we call industrial asphalt. If you smell this, this is how you can keep this as a souvenir. Put it on a paperweight when you're going to school. When we get a raw piece, that is industrial. But the raw one, come on this side. The raw one, now the raw pitch, if you break it, you will smell more gas and you will smell more sulfur. Right into this. Smell this one. You get a stronger scent because it has gas and sulfur in it. The next one is industrial. And this is joke. The heat of the sun.
So we are the Pitch Lake, all right, we in Labray, and of course we have the tour guide with us, and he's telling us a little bit about the asphalt, the reason why, you know, the road is like how it is, it's reason, and even self, when you have a concrete structure on asphalt, the reason why, you know, it reasons. All right, so continue.
That's the mount of it, as I said. People want to know if it have anything in the water to bite. It has nothing in the water to bite it.
Any animals and things that survive in there?
The only thing survive in there is we have little fishes they call guppies. Long ago you could have seen a caiman on the side of the bank in the water, not a day. I don't say don't have, but they don't see because men hunting them.
Alright,
so don't see a caiman.
So in other words, if someone decides, alright, if someone decides to just run inside here and just run like a madman, you go on, you're just running. You could think, you could find a place where you.
Well, it wouldn't be so. It has certain areas you could get to. You as if you don't want a tour guide, you can walk or you can bring your stuff in. But down to the bottom of the water, if you see something looking shining and whitish, you don't bathe there. You bathe it with what's in the water. When in the rainy season, the water is real clear. As long as you see looking jet black, you go into the pool. But if you see something down there looking whitish,
was it whitish? What is it?
The sulfur causing the color, it changes the color of the car.
So it's deep.
It's deep.
Right.
And it changes the color down to the bottom.
Right.
You have to be very careful. Right? Out of 95 days, that's one quarter as well. Where if you look up on the YouTube or the internet, you see, you might not see me, but you'll see other guys. Because a lot of you on the internet and the YouTube will have the top. And the soft pitch.
Right. Yeah, I saw some pictures like that.
Right. Out of 95 days, that's one quarter is soft.
How much truckloads a day is being taken out of the pitch? You have an
No,
estimate?
not here, but the company. Talking about the company. The company is put up, it has some buckets running on a train line. They put up 24 load paid labor. I worked there for 16 years, I could tell you. When they put up the 24 load, the company say you could go home. If you don't give me 24 load, they got sent to forward. Now what we do, the nature of the work, you go there with a before tractor, you dig it up, but you have to be driving up and down because when the heat of the sun hits, the iron you could walk on it, but it get like a sponge, vehicles can't pass. They will sink. When they don't dig it up, they go and put it on the stockpile up there. They put it into some buckets, we call it Brighton buckets. It have 10 on each side, they're running on a train line. The man press the button, one side goes up, they dump it out, they send it back down. When they send it back down, they load a next 10. So they take off the cable from the bucket and put it on the next one. And they press the button, they pull it up. One side have to make 12. They have about 12 times. It sounds easy, but it's very hard. When you feel you're going home early, 24 load, when you now start to work, they tell you it's a bit easy. When I now started, I say, boy, I go home early, boy. It's up to 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock meeting here, because it's hard work. They dump all that. It's 350 degree Fahrenheit in your face, sitting here. But heat, you know?
Heat.
So that is the problem. So far, but the company pays good. That's one thing. That's why man, it's only because people take loans. The money might be coming along a little small. People build house, say money.
But they can definitely find a
but
career.
A guy who done loans and done a house something, and he done pay off his debts, he could come over about after tax about 3,000 after tax. The pay is good. Because it's hard work.
It's hard work.
That is pretty good, right? It has nothing in the water to bite you. If you go to gold, you could be with your gold, but you can't be with silver.
Why can't be with silver?
Because the sulfur is changed color.
Oh, alright.
The sulfur is clean gold. If you drink some of the water, it won't kill you, but it will give you a diarrhea. You run to the toilet.
So you can't drink the water.
If you bathe in, we bathe it. Most of the tourists sometimes have white underwear. They get the underwear, but it will get it brown. But when you go home, you could use Clorox to get off that stain.
The stain. Right. Alright. For instance, pitch. Right. So you said that it has dropped significantly over the years.
Yes.
Right.
It could jump up.
And they're not sure how deep the pitch lick really is. Alright. What about obviously you would have like schools coming to visit and companies and that kind of thing.
A lot of schools come in, but the company doesn't want them to be in the factory.
Right.
They will drop the school to see how we put them and give them a tour. Because the factories are very dangerous factories. When that pitch boil is 350 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow.
I see men get burned, and the flour of that company speed, you can't hold it. And the pitch structure, it take off your skin.
It's that dangerous.
It's very dangerous. In Trinidad, we don't get much things out of pitch, but you see this? When the company exported to England, America, Germany, France, all over the world, we know it for road surfacing, we know this for aeroplane runways and roofing.
Alright, I was about to ask you that. What besides the pitch on the road, what pitch is used for though?
Alright.
What the asphalt is used for?
Other than the road surfacing, aeroplane runways and roofing, the Chinese people today melt over this and they put chemicals into it and they make things like battery, camera casing, they get asphalt shingles, they get flashband for roofing, they get paint from the body coating for cars.
Alright.
So you get a lot of products out of asphalt. So a lot of people are just watching this, but you get a lot of products not in Trinidad, in China. Camera casing, asphalt shingles for roofing, paint from the body coating for cars, tires for cars, batteries for cars. Remember it had a saying the Chinese buy the pitch. It had a rumor saying the past government want to sell the pitch. No government can sell the pitch. They can't fool me. who know the pitch lake, they can't fool you.
Right.
No government cannot sell this pitch.
The pitch lake belongs to TNT.
The pitch lake belongs to you. Nobody can sell the pitch lake. The pitch lake belongs to
And the pitch lake was discovered by who again? Who was discovered
they
by?
say discovered by Sir Walter Raleigh in the year 59. Yeah, all right. They say discovered in the year 1595. But Sir Walter Raleigh did not discover the pitch lake. It had two tribes of people live here, which was the Caribs and Arabs.
Right.
And anytime you come on a school tour, let the teacher know, because the teacher might say, but how you know that before we? They will want to ask you that because here what? The company have a legend when school tours come. The legend of the pitch lake is two tribes of people live here, which was the Caribs and the Arabs. They was worshipping a bird they call a hummingbird. Tribes start to fight amongst tribes. The winning tribes celebrate the victory by killing it, and the village was sung. While our footprints digging there, they found things like fossils, animal bones, ancient barrows. We never found no dinosaur bone like the pitch lake in America. You call La Brea Tapit in California.
Right.
But La Brea Tapit is a lake of oil. We found bones of the mammoth. We found fossils in our pitch lake, ancient barrows and tree stumps.
Alright, nice. Now tell me,
But when you're going out there, you will see tree stumps coming up from the picture. You want to know what that doing here.
In
The pitch
picture.
lake don't hold no foreign matters. Anything to the bottom of the bowl, bench it up.
comes back up. Tell me though, you know, a lot of times, sometimes in history, we hear about, you know, rumors of zombie and ghosts and, you know, dwarf and twin. Is there any rumor about the pitch lake in that aspect?
No. The only rumor I know was the Caribs and Arabs live here. As the history of here, how they happen to die here by worshipping the hummingbird, and tribes start to fight among tribes, and the winning tribes celebrate the victory by killing it, and they tell us the village song. That was the only rumor that we know about.
Right.
Other than that, our next thing, this is the mouth of the pitch lake, but the English people had stored our pitch in a place they call Liverpool in England in a dockyard
Right.
for years. They have other lakes, but not like this. They have a lake in the United States of America. They call it La Brea Tapit in California. It's a lake of oil. They have a lake in Canada. They call it the tar sun in Alberta, Canada. It's sun and oil, where they refine it and get all the sun from the oil. They have a pitch lake in Venezuela. They call it Lake Maracaibo. It's a lake of oil where they refine it and get lamp oil and petrol. The pitch lake in Trinidad is the only one as it comes.
Wonderful, wonderful. Right. So
People come from
basically,
all over the world.
for me, I mean, I do have much knowledge on the pitch. Of course, we got some knowledge this evening about the pitch lake we here in La Brea. And there's a pitch lake you say in Venezuela.
Lake Maracaibo.
Right, one in Canada.
In Canada, they call it tar sun in Alberta.
Right, so basically how I'm looking at it, you know, the core of the earth, you know, whenever people talk about the core of the earth, so maybe somewhere there is pitch in the earth that, you know, reaches out like a vein to different countries. I don't know, maybe that's the best way I can describe it.
What they say is that, you know, Venezuela and Trinidad once island. And they say it has some kind of chain link from Venezuela, from below the sea coast. That we pitch lake have a connection to the pitch lake to Venezuela.
Right.
That what geologists are saying, but I don't know. But try to see Venezuela full oil, Trinidad full oil, because most of the time we get oil from that coast.
Yeah.
Right? I ain't saying, but it could be true.
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know, but it could be true.
We don't know. Well, thanks a lot for the information. Yes, of course, we're here at La Brea Pitch Lake. We came late, but we're definitely going to come back to actually get a day viewing of the pitch lake with the help of this gentleman.
What people do after the history, you know, the company don't pay us a salary, everybody's show up and give the tour guide.
Something.
Well, that's the official way is to the people person.
Yeah.
They have an official way how you tip off, right?
Yeah.
So at least I'm not charging you all, I give you all the history free, but it leads to you to throw up and give the tour guide something.
We'll go in like that, you know, saying we could give the tour guide something. But I change all there.